What is going on, Warriors? It's your boy Shinryu back again with another video, and today we're going to be doing something of a new event as well. We've done this before in the past, but it's going to become a thing right now. And what this is going to be called is the A Frags Draft Day. Okay, what's going to be happening here is we're going to be making polls after I've actually hoarded quite a couple of A Frags, right? And then we're going to try and see if we can actually get certain kind of characters that we'll be typically excited about towards a certain scenario. Okay, number one, I'm always going to be excited about any of the master or inferno faction characters because it's one of those few chances where you can actually have a pool. In the past, I've made 3 attempts so far. Excuse me. The first time I did individual pool was a pool gen. I remember that very well. The second time we did a massive pool and we didn't get any inferno character at all or master character at all. So I pretty much decided that was no longer going to be the case. It's going to be more or less an individual sort of poll right now to kind of make it a bit more fun. And then the third time, I think I tried again, but I don't think I didn't get any, Master Inferno in that third attempt. I can't remember what the situation was, but there were key instances I actually wanted to address. The first instance is pretty much, with regards to the wish list. That's what you actually see on your screen right now. I know there was a time I didn't have any character in the wish list, or I just had the character I wanted, and I didn't fill it up. But then, the wish list actually says, while the very chances are not affected, you have a great chance to draw fighters on your wish list. And he also says something about, I can't remember why you see that, but yeah. If the wish list is full, you're guaranteed to obtain a fighter on your wish list whenever you manage to draw an A grade fighter from Wind, Thunder, or Faction. Okay? So that's the funny thing right now. Excuse me, I think I have a bit of a minor cold there. But what is actually happening here is, what you're seeing here is as long as it falls under this faction here, if my stuff is full, then I should be getting one of these characters. However, I don't know if it says that once I actually have this full, that reduces my chance of actually getting Inferno Master characters. So I sort of tweaked that back and forth, but I can't remember the result because I haven't been intentional while doing this. Okay, so now we're going to do this intentionally. We're going to make sure that this wish list is full. And as you know, right now we have a whole lot more options when it comes to the A frags. Okay, we have a whole lot more options when it comes to that. So what is going to be happening here is that we're going to be going ahead to see if we actually can get one of them. And when I'm talking about we have more options, let's go over to the gallery section. Okay, with the master we obviously have Jan, Rose, but we have additionally, Trendy Cami, Atli Chunli, who is my number one pick in Inferno that I actually don't get right now. And of course, we have, Summer Ibuki as well. And then, of course, for the Infernos, we still have the usuals, Bison, Jury, of course, Goma Galakan and Iryu are not going to be part of it. I don't know if they ever will be, even after you complete. Well, if Iryu ever wants to get him on the triplet section, I doubt it. But then we actually have Vega and Sagat to be excited about. Okay, I actually have saved my action here to actually pull for Vega here because I don't have a Vega at all. I'm actually excited about getting one. I know obviously it's just going to be A. It's not going to do much, but it is one fragment short of what I need. Okay, obviously if I were to actually, if I didn't have any character I needed, I probably would have gone more for the fighting soul stones because right now that is actually what is key and actually what and also if you look at my pad of trials here, let's go over here to have a look. I got my reward and I finally was able to clear everything this time around, but I switched before I was going for the for the vehicle kits, but now I've gone more or less for that because the fighting stones are actually becoming more and more important now. And I'm actually tempted to actually max out the one for Evil Ryu before I think of anybody else, but I'm going to move Bison first, and if I get Akuma to S plus before then I will do that. Otherwise, I'm just going to focus on Evil Ryu to max them out. The rest I'm going to be more strategic about them. Okay. So now going back to what we're talking about here, that is what we're going to figure out if having those wish lists full actually affects the A frags here. And if you guys also remember, the last match I did, the limit to the A frags was 999. All right. And that meant you can only pull a maximum of 16 at a go. But now, as you know, it is all the way up to 999. I know there was actually some additional, update notes that said it was going to be beyond that, but I don't think I can actually say all the way to 999. That's going to hinder your progress until when you actually have those units that really care about. Then you can start to hoard them in case better a frag units come along the way. So that's typically the strategy. But right now we have Dhalsim that we actually decided to get, so hopefully we can get him. So what is going to happen here is we're going to first of all go right ahead and give a shout out to to my recent new subscribers, Don B, who actually made a comment as well. I appreciate you. I actually see you as well. And of course we have Ikena7321 who actually joined recently as well. So I appreciate you guys. Keep on coming. Let your friends know about this as well. And the more the merrier. We're hoping to make this channel huge and a party sometime. Okay. So now we're gonna go right ahead and try and first of all let's clear this out of the way because we're gonna be going ahead to be doing some some crafting as well. I typically don't like to do crafting, over in the on the video because I feel like I need enough time to actually do it to make sure I don't actually go overboard. But we're just only going to be doing a frag pools. Nothing else is going to be part of this video here. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun. This one here, I'm actually keeping until I actually pull everything. Okay. Right now, I'm trying to actually. This is just gonna be the last, deviation here. Right now, I'm trying to make sure I can actually go right ahead and, get some rewards here. Otherwise, it's gonna have to be to tomorrow. We actually get more, and then we can go over to the extra 10 and then pull the final pieces of these guys. I have 4 left to pull. If I can pull everything, then we're also gonna pull that as well. Probably just be another one as well. It's a bit different. It's still kind of a frags in way, but this one's also like a bit different now, and they're almost the same thing to be honest. So, but I'm not going to pull those today. All right. So now we're going to go right ahead and we're going to start and begin with the first aspect of the pull. Okay. The first one's going to be not eventful. It's just going to be the regular one where we can choose a faction. Now, because I'm actually interested in trying to get Mommy Dhalsim, okay, I'm also leaning towards some of Yan's getting triple S. I actually, haven't, gotten into triple S yet, so I'm just going to go right ahead and just go and switch to the Thunder faction there, and then we're gonna go right ahead and see if we actually get Mom Dhalsim. Haven't got him yet. Let's see what comes out. We have Zangief here. So that's how we started off, but now it's time for the main event, okay? And we're gonna go right ahead and start pulling these guys one by one. We're not doing a mass pull. We have 33 units to pull right now. I'm just gonna go right ahead and sliding over to the single unit, and so let's see who number one is on the call. All right, so we got Sea Viper as well. Now I've got to be a bit careful here, okay? Sorry I had to interrupt that because I believe I'm pretty much close to having some characters on 5 stars. As you can see, if I go over here, Viper shows 4 or shows 3 right now, but if I go over to Awaken, I think that was the second duplicate. So if I pull Sea Viper 2 more times, I'm gonna have to pull her from the wish list. Okay, so let's go right ahead and let's continue. Right, that's just what I just clarify there. I think another person that is also guilty of that fact is Zangief as well. He's also 4 stars and pretty much close to being in that final spot there. Let's just go to Quick Awaken, see which are the proper ones. Just only her for now, so we know Zangief. We just need one more because we pulled him initially from that random and that factional card there. Okay, we have Gal as well. We need to know so you see Gal, Zangief, guys, I'm gonna have to pay attention to when it comes to actually the awakening pool here. So let's go over there and let's check for water. I think I have 1 unit of Gal pending as well. Do I? Let's see. Looks like I don't. Oh, what's going on here? Why can't I see? Okay, there's Gal here, 4 stars. No, I don't have that. Okay, so Gal, seen this 2, and yeah, that's about it. I believe let's go over and let's go right ahead and let's keep pulling. Like I said before, I have no idea if the wish is actually affected, but let's just go right ahead and stop interrupting this. So okay, now that's not something I'm actually excited about. I'm going to let you know if I'm not excited about certain characters and if I'm really excited about. Oh, okay. So we have a new character coming. Who is it going to be? It is Mommy Dhalsim. Okay, here we go. So it's the first sign of Mommy Dhalsim here. We actually got him on the 3rd pull, so that's actually great. But I'm excited about Mommy Dhalsim for sure. But I'm also looking forward to actually getting one of these, special characters. I'm going to call them special. That's the Infernal and the Master, and specifically Sagat. Or and of course Chunli. Oh, okay, we have somebody else as well. I knew it's got to be one of them. Oh, look at that. This is not a planned script at all. I was just talking about one in Sagat as well, and then it's actually coming. So here's another thing that actually cleared this fact right now. I can actually fill my wish list and not be worried about this. So this is great. This is awesome. I'm actually glad we finally actually got this Sagat. We're still looking for at least Chunli, all right? And if we get Vega, it means we can actually get Vega to like A plus. Okay, what did I just do? Oh my word, I think I actually just did a mass pull by mistake. Oh wow, I actually ruined this. I ruined this a lot. Oh my word. So I did a mass pull in error. Wow, in my excitement I did a mass pull. That is actually very, very unfortunate. I actually just kind of made this end in a whimper. Wow, that is actually disappointing. I didn't even see what I actually pulled. Now I'm going to be having a lot of duplicates that actually are not worth it. Okay, so let's just go right ahead. No problem, no problem at all. We know it happens. Too many fighters got to clear it out. Yeah, definitely for sure. Let's go right ahead and let's start doing some awakening here. And I'm not impressed. Okay, look at my mad is already complete and it's just there. Now it's going to be nothing more than food. We've got another we got see Viper here, but we didn't get a duplicate. Yeah, this is okay. I'm just looking at the character actually showing up right now. At least we did get like a Summer Yang, so that's actually a consolation there. But man, that was actually just underwhelming. So what's going to happen here? Okay, we're going to make sure that the next time we're going to have another one tomorrow. It's going to be double draft day for obviously the other cards as well. As you guys can see here, I still have this here. I'm hoping to move up to 20. Then we can put this on individual, and I'll be more careful with regards to pulling those. Okay, that's what the reward is over here. Just get one arcade coin. That's what we got here as well. More energy and all that stuff. More exp training, whatever kind of stuff you want to call it. I'm not looking at the name right now. We can look at the name here. Yeah, exp, yeah, experience. So yeah, it was supposed to be a long-term pool. I wonder if I actually got Sagat because I made that pool, but you know what? I have Sagat right now. But yeah, yeah. I'm just kind of like underwhelmed the way it kind of ended because I actually wanted this to be more or less like a continuous pool. So because of that, we're gonna make sure that we do the other one properly this time around. Get my excited out of the way, but at the very least, we did have Sagat added. We only had one unit of Dhalsim, but then again, I know that was like the issue with the fighters being restricted. So let's see what it is right now. Well, it gives us the time to do some more theory crafting more of this character crafting at this point. So let's go right ahead and let's go to awakening. Right, we don't do smart awakening, as you guys already know. I don't abolish at all. Awakening is fun when you're doing it in a smart manner. So you don't need to rush it until maybe when you're very certain. I know it works better now, but yeah, I'm still not a huge fan, and I'm not going to risk that. So let's see what's going on here right now. I know we do have, okay, so we've got regular Yang. Not interested in that. Let's go to the ones actually more so like Summer Yang right now. We're ready to get him to triple S. All right, boom, welcome to the triple S club. This is part of what is exciting about when you actually hoard this, A frags, okay? But it's going to get to the point where being particular about A frags is not going to be super important anymore once you actually have your key units up and running. Now we've got Viper to 4 stars. All right. I think we still have some more. I don't think this is all of them. Okay. I'm very certain that this is not all of them because first of all, let's go to Thunder Faction. Do I see Mommy Dhalsim here? Oh, there he is. Okay. But let's keep going here. Let's see who else is ready to go on to the next level. All right. So see, Viper is just one away from getting to 5 stars, and then off the wish list. All right. So now we have some other ones that I'm not super impressed about. Okay. Well, let's get Cody over to 3 stars. The flames, they need help. Obviously, luckily for us, we got some Yang now up there as well. We can start, looking at, adding, focusing on cards and that kind of stuff. But let's go right ahead. I'm just going to typically use Ken to just awaken. Ken is my primary character for the Flame faction. Just going to keep on doing that. Once I have a pair, if I don't have a pair, I kind of stop in case another character that has a double. Like right now, there's none of them that has a double. But if you have a character that has a double, then it's fine. I'm gonna go right ahead and now use Ken to just, okay, and then we're gonna just go right ahead. Where are you? Oh, gotta do this quick one real quick. I already did that. So, nope, sir. Take you out. You like there. Alright, so we just awaken, and then that's pretty much it. Alright, and let's see here. So, do we have any more that we can actually awaken on this section here? Not really right now, but who is the person in the Flame faction that needs to push up a bit? The Capri is someone who's actually looking to go to, just to get her to, I believe, double S. But is that who I want to use? So I need to hold off on the Capri for now because my Flame faction right now is pretty much, Sea Viper, Summer Yang, Aiden, and Dhalsim, and then we have, Fei Long, and I need to confirm who I need the second support character to be, so that's why I'm putting a hold on that. So I think I'm done with the crafting for now with regards to this. Man, I actually was hoping I would get another training cameo as well, or another Gen. Solid Gen, for example, because I already, or even Rose, because we're just one short. But nothing this. We have Sagat here, so that's cool, no problem. I'm going to add him to the list as well of my, limit break. Let's go over to Thunder Faction. Let's see what's going on here. Thunder Faction, yeah, this is who I definitely want to work with. Alright, it's time for us to put her to, I regret actually using her as food initially, so now we are having her back. I'm actually surprised, man. Dhalsim didn't come up, Mummy Dhalsim didn't come up a lot, just a few units here and there. So we have her there, and we can have her with Ryu, a boy. Fortunately, you're going to be food until when we don't have to worry about this sort of things, right? So it's pretty much that, and now we have more food available right now, but these foods are going to be more or less for, let's see. Okay, we have regular Ryu here, so we're just going to go right ahead and start building them up again. So now we've got a new A plus Ryu. Man, this is mad Ryu that just populated. When I needed him a lot, he was barely showing up, although he was my first 5-star, but now that I don't need him anymore, he's popping up a lot. Who's gonna be next on? No, I'm gonna leave Combat Gal. I'm not gonna sacrifice him. Yeah, that's why he's locked. Okay, let's see. But Moment Dhalsim is obviously the next person I'm going to be saving, this Ryu for, and hopefully we can get him on time. But now this is where the tricky part is. Like, okay, E-Hunter, you need to be up and up more, because I also want to do with his FS so they can start to recuperate his health back. That's something I'm actually missing from the character as my tank. Alright, and also the other thing as well that I would always recommend is this, okay? Make sure you have at least one unit of every character, okay? And the reason why I say this is because when you start, like, I didn't have Charming, I used Charming Dudley as food at one point, and then all of a sudden when we had to do the path of trials or whatever, one of the recommendation was to get Charming Dudley, and I had to go and rent him out. I felt embarrassing. So now I just need to have at least one unit of everybody, even I don't care about the character. That way I'm not worried about losing. Oh, Dan has one unit. Why do I have a unit of Dan? How will I mix Dan up like that? But we don't have single solo units for now. Okay, so we're gonna have to make a second unit for that. Alright, so Charming Dudley there. We can actually even just rush and create another A plus, but I don't think that's necessary right now. Because we can use, Mad Ryu, we can use all these spares, whatever, and just do that. But no, well, I didn't even get another Zangief who could have taken it to S, +5 triple S, but that's okay. So now this is one that actually was getting me a bit confused. I know I'm trying to get yeah, him. So which one of you is locked? This is a locked version, so I could do one. No, can't do that. Yeah, one. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, I was a little bit too eager. I didn't actually confirm if there was actually like already a duplicate laying down. Yep, no, there isn't. This is just the new version. We got who else again? Do we still have more that we can actually make? No, we don't have. So, alright, that's fine. So that's pretty much it there with the draft here. Everything all sorted out there. And is there any final thing that we have to do? Well, I'm going to do all this ones later. But let's go to the message first, because whenever it's okay, prediction. All right. Whenever they say that this stuff is full, then you have to wonder if you still have space for more, because it just said it was full. I guess it just kind of said it was full, and also it just mix it up. But yeah, that's pretty much it there. I didn't get any Vega, so I'm just gonna go right ahead. I'm gonna decide right over on the channel here. Well, we have tomorrow to pull the other set, and then we're gonna decide. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna pull for Vega. I'm gonna find all the other ones elsewhere. Let's go right here and claim this, and that's pretty much it. The highlight of the draft, obviously Sagat. Can't argue with that at all. And of course, special mention to Mommy Dhalsim as well. Still have a long way to go. We're just on the first one here, but we're going to go right ahead and get to our limit break and add new characters. I've left 3 slots for them. First of all, let's go right ahead and go to the Sagat, add him there. Perfect. Next, we're going to go right ahead and add, Mommy Dhalsim as well. Perfect. And then the last one, I'm going to leave it for Vega, because it's going to be coming in sooner rather than later. Okay. Thanks for tuning in today. Once again, I appreciate the new subs and all of you who are actually subbed to the channel. Always continue to watch my content. If you guys have any suggestions, if you have any questions at all, or any issues that you think you might be facing, I'm pretty much good at researching or as well getting the answers that you need. Let me know, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Usually typically within 24 hours I tend to respond, sometimes much sooner, but otherwise it's been your boy Shin Ryu, and I appreciate you guys' time today again. I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.